Good morning, guys. It's the Gaming Granny, or the Granny Gamer, whichever way you want to say it. I'm here this morning just to carry on my series of the basic how-to guide. Again, I'm on the centre map. It's still very, very beautiful. As of yesterday, we were doing the basic tools and the clothes that you're going to need to keep yourselves warm and how to make a fire. Well, today I'm going to show you how to get your food. The cooked meat is better because it gives you a little bit of health regen. Raw meat you can eat, but it will poison you and take off some of your life. So at a very last resort, if you've got a bit of health, you can use that. But it's not the greatest. Also, hopefully, if we have time, I'm going to be taming our first dino. Hello, first dino. But we'll get to that in a minute. First things first, you've got your fire set up, well and fine, and now you need to be able to put food in it. And we're going to have to do this again. I think I did this yesterday. I'm going to have to do it again because, yeah, I died. Just after saying I didn't die. So anyway, here we go. Sorry, Mr. Dodo, you're going to have to go. Again, use your pick for the raw meat because it's actually easier. I'd have already done some fires. I am in a different place on the centre map, a slightly less aggressive place. Sorry, Mr. Triceratops, but you're going to have to get out of my way. Right, fires. Just put a bit of wood in it, F to open the inventory, and drop your meat in like that. And after a little bit, it will cook up. Do not chuck your charcoal away. You need that a bit later on after you've leveled up to make gunpowder and the bullets to make the darts that you're going to need. This does take a little bit of time. Oh, there it is there. To make one. It will only make one at a time. If you want a lot of meat or a lot of charcoal, I'm afraid you're going to have to make 2 or 3 campfires. Right, that's that. Dinos. I always have a pair of dinos just because of egg production, which again I'll get into a little bit later on in the series. Always, if you're going to get a pair of dinos, always get male and female. One, because they will buff each other. They will give you increased damage, it will give them increased health and increased resistance, so it makes them stronger when they're together. And also because every female that has a male dino of the same species around it, it will slightly increase her egg production. Again, that's important a bit later on. So, first thing first, dodos. They're the easiest things to tame and also the easiest things to knock out. What I like to do, and through the whole of this series, I keep saying everybody's different, but what I like to do is I like to grab a few berries beforehand. They do like the majo berries. You don't need an awful lot. Don't forget I do have slightly increased rates. What are you? You're male 95. Oh, pretty colour, you're mine. Dodos, simple. You just go up to them and punch them and just carry on punching them because your punch will increase the total. Come on then, darling, you know you want to be my friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. That's that. There you go. Alright, if you've noticed, he went down quite quickly, but I did take quite a lot of health off him. Also, his food is going down. When you tame a dino, what you're trying to do is feed them enough times so they become your friend, basically. So, its health is down, that's fine. Stamina, oxygen, nobody worries about that. The food is okay, it's going down quite quickly, which means it's also going to eat quite quickly. So, as I say, dodos are really easy to tame. The only other thing you need to worry about at this stage is the torpidity, this bar here. Once that reaches 0, the dino will wake up. And if it's a carnivore, have a guess what it's going to do? That's it, eat your face. Narco berries, these black ones, they will increase the TOPOT on a already unconscious dino. So if you look at this bar here, if I hit this 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the dino will eat and the torpidity will increase. So if you've got a long tame, and on the official servers you're going to have a long tame, you need to have stacks of narco berries on you already to help you along. You can pick them up as you go, but I found on the official that I was just chasing myself all the time, i.e. I was just running around collecting narcos and panicking just in case the tame woke up again. So I've learnt from that, and I now try and get the narcos beforehand. Right, so I'm going to put some mojo berries in it, or majo berries, and it should eat near enough straight away and tame up very quickly. And that's my first dino. And again, because I've been playing this game for quite a while, I'm going to name this one Fridge, because he's going to be my fridge until I can get the other facilities that's going to be available to me at a later date online. Right, there you go. I'm going to unfollow. I'm going to go to behaviour, and I'm going to put it on passive because I don't want it to fight. And I'm going to pick it up, and this does look very strange. Not so bad on a female avatar. On a male avatar, yes, it does look a bit weird. It's quite humorous. Right, I'm just going to take this back to my campfires, and then I'm going to repeat the procedure off camera for the male that I'm going to get, who I'm also going to name Fridge. Okay, to drop them, double tap your F button and he just drops them down. Now, storage, because obviously we're going to be here a while, I want a bit of storage, so I'm going to hit this tree. I should have fibre, yep. I've already learnt the storage box in my engram points, so I go back to my crafting, type in storage, and I can make one box. That's all I need at the minute. So put that in my last slot, go over to my campfire, put that down. Again, if it's on your hotbar, just press the corresponding button and it will drop. Now, the only other thing you're going to need at this point is a sleeping bag. Oh, that's not how you spell sleeping. That needs fibre and hide. You can, which is one of the very few things you can do in vanilla Ark, pick these up. You put this down because if you die, this is your camp. When you respawn quite far away. So when you die, you can just respawn at this sleeping bag. It will destroy the sleeping bag. To get a permanent respawn point, you will have to make a bed. But you can make these quite cheap. Also, if you go up to it and press E, it shows you exactly where you are on the map, which I find very, very handy because I'm dyslexic and I get lost quite a few times. So if I'm not quite sure where I am, I shove a sleeping bag down and just press E and it shows me exactly where I am on the map. A little bit of a tip for you there. Right, okay, I think that is about all we've got time for, especially as it's getting dark on the Ark again. So I'd like to thank everybody that has given me a follow so far on my YouTube channel. You've been so kind and generous with your time and I really do appreciate it. I am also on Twitter as UK Granny Gamer, I think, or is it Gaming Granny? I can't remember. Hey, I'm old. The memories start to go. There you go. But yes, please, all the links are in the below. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, please do so. Thank you again for your time and I hopefully will see you soon. Have a wonderful day.